Do the 49ers really think they're the underdogs? I mean, it's just their social media team, but I saw them post something a couple of days ago saying against all odds, them being in the Super Bowl, which was amazing. Like,
No.
who's you are the odds-on favorite, been the odds-on favorite to win every game you've been in this year, including the one coming up. So I don't know. Are they doing mental gymnastics? Do they really think? I don't know. What do you think?
I don't think so. I think internally they feel like they're the best team in the NFL. I think they've felt that way for a long time. They've said it after losses in previous seasons, and they probably feel like this is the best team they've had. They know this is the best quarterback they've had. The team is essentially the same in a lot of key areas. They've added Christian McCaffrey. This team, I doubt, thinks that they are actually underdogs. Now, that doesn't mean they can't feel slighted by what the media says or what the Chiefs may say or what have you, but I think they are confident that they're the better team. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, we will see. But there's no way that they can feel like they're underdogs. To your point, they've literally been a betting favorite in every single game this year. How can you take the underdog role? Now, that doesn't mean that individuals can't take the underdog role. Brock Purdy certainly can take the underdog role, but this team, they can't take the underdog role. They're the favorite, and they have been every single game this year. So, no, I don't believe that they think that.
Yeah. You know, it's interesting. They knew they were better than the Lions, right? There was that clip of Kyle Shanahan going up to John Lynch before the game, being like, I'll see you at the podium afterward, right? I don't know if they feel that way. I mean, it's easy to feel confident when you're going against Jared Goff. No offense to his family and Lions fans. Although, no offense. No, comma, offense. It's easy to feel confident when you're going against Jared Goff. It's different against Patrick Mahomes. And, you know, when Kyle Shanahan isn't feeling his most confident, that's when he does stuff out of character. That's when all of a sudden the game plan's like, wait a second, you didn't run the ball? Like, why did you do what? Like, that's my only reason I bring this up. Are the Niners going to psych themselves out against Patrick Mahomes? Or because they've never beaten him. And I don't care what the regular season numbers say, the Niners rank ahead of the Chiefs in a lot of ways. Chiefs are hot and the Niners aren't as hot. And they know Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the game. It's interesting. Kyle Shanahan outthinks himself sometimes. He's got 2 weeks to outthink himself. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, he certainly does. I've been saying all week that I think the first drive is very crucial to this game. Both sides. You look at Kansas City, I believe they scored a touchdown on their first drive every game in the playoffs. And the 49ers defense has been letting up an awful lot in their first drives against the Packers and against the Lions. I think they gave up 3, but easily the Packers cut through the defense. And then in the Lions, they gave up an easy 7. So that's going to be crucial. And then the 49ers, most of the year, have scored touchdowns on their first drive. If the first drive doesn't go well for the 49ers on either side, and let's say the 49ers, after each team's first drive is down 7-0, I start to get curious to see what happens to Kyle and some of the play calling and where his mind goes. Because when I look at this matchup between Kyle and Spagnuolo, I think that is the matchup to look forward to. And Spagnuolo and that defense very often are soft on the first drive. They play a lot of just basic cover 2, and they figure it out as the game goes. They get better as the game goes. They start to mix things up. But that first drive, they're very vanilla. If the 49ers can't score on that first drive against a vanilla defense, I do start to get concerned that maybe it's going to be tough for them to score on the evening. So we'll see how it goes and how Kyle adjusts, especially if they are down.
Waruna Pereira, number 3 follows Kyle. Trey was the 3rd pick. Brock was 3rd in depth chart. He might had drink before the presser, maybe 3rd Super Bowl loss loading. Man, oh man. Chris Tallarico. They need O-line and DB, so going to pick D-line in the 1st. Yeah. Ryan Castillo, have you seen more Niners or Chiefs fans in Vegas? Dude, how many Chiefs fans are there? I don't seem like there's that many for a team that's great.
Their content creators have a lot of subscriptions, so it's got to be a lot.
Niners win 27-21 in a close one with CMC the MVP.
I like it.
El Jefe says until they beat the Chiefs, they are the underdogs.
Okay. That's not what Vegas says.
Nahara 2020 says, what team has the most Mexican-American fans, the Raiders, Cowboys, or the Niners? Probably the Niners.
I would say Niners or Raiders.
There were a ton when I was there for the Niner game. Good question. I don't know. I'd have to do a poll. That's the show. I need to go to Lake Las Vegas, which is like 30 minutes away, and ask these people what kind of pudding would make the Niners system better. So thank you for that pudding question. Hold on, we got one at the buzzer. The Housen says, is Jawan Jennings what Kyle wanted Jalen Hurd to be?
No, I think Debo's what he wanted
Debo.
Jalen Hurd to be. Yeah.
Yeah, Debo. Or a big combo. Jesse, thank you for going early edition with me today. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Have fun.
I shall see you guys when I see you. Peace.